Ladies and gentlemen, the candidate for third vice chairman, Rick Judson.
Thank you very much. I would first like to introduce to you my wife, Kathy. She is a small business person, a small business owner. She's a life director. She's a member of this association. She is working on her senior life directorship, which will be coming shortly. She has been a fabulous supporter of this industry and certainly of me, and I'm very appreciative of her involvement and that support. Thank you, Kathy. Well, thank you. Over the past 9 months, I've taken my allotted campaign trips around the country. I've had the opportunity to make at least one visit to each of the 5 NAHB Federation regions. These visits have taken me from Texas to New England, from Florida to the state of Washington, and to states in between. The primary objectives on these trips have been to listen and to learn and to seek support, not simply the support for my election, but more importantly, for our industry in the years ahead. This is really about the future. I've traveled and listened to the questions that have been asked and have really been quite surprised. They have not dealt as much with my background and personal NAHB involvement as I had actually expected. Instead, the questions have focused on the core issues facing our association. What are the real priorities of the association? How do we pay for the services that we're all talking about and that we all expect? What specifically can be done to help our industry recover from the recession we're currently in? What will our industry and our association look like as we begin to emerge? Not surprisingly, many of these questions have been discussed today, will be discussed next week, and certainly into the near future until they're resolved. While no one has all the right answers, I am convinced, absolutely convinced, that amongst our almost 200,000 members, your employees, family, friends, associates, that we can find the right answers, and there are absolutely no challenges that we can't overcome with which we are faced. To date, I have been most fortunate to receive endorsement resolutions in 47 states plus Puerto Rico. This unprecedented total is really about accountability. I have promised directors in those states that I will be and want to be held accountable. In return, I will hold them and you accountable. We will certainly, without question, have different opinions on the specifics of best achieving our goals. But there can be no question about the goals themselves. We have got to be clear on what the goals are and what they will be. In college, I played football and ran track. In a track event, one is often racing against the benchmark of an imposed time, more so than the actual competitor in many cases. The runner has got to focus his individual effort on his or her own strengths and abilities, regardless of the competition. Your teammates encourage you to be flawless in your execution. That will further enhance the opportunity for the overall team victory. My race this year and performance over the next 5 years, not just this year, the next 5 years, is very dependent upon that. I have a job to do. This analogy is similar to that job. I have the ability to perform that job. But the real victory will only come if my team, this association, achieves its goals. Victory doesn't just happen by luck. It happens with the commitment that each of us makes to hone our individual performances toward the team goal. I am committed to this team. I ask each of you to renew your commitment to this team our association, working together, there is not, absolutely not, an obstacle too big to overcome, and we shall overcome. Thank you very much for your time.